They either ignore it or they stop doing the activity like walking or running or lifting or moving or jumping, or they use bourbon or they use THC or they use ibuprofen. And we just say, what tools? Look, it's not my problem. It's a medical problem. But since you're not going to go see a doctor for this, good luck on solving this yourself. We consider pain a medical problem for a couple reasons. And these are easy for everyone to understand. You have a clear mechanism of injury. You stepped off the curb. There's a bone sticking out your leg. You heard a snap. Go see a doctor. That's a great reason to, right? My kid is limping around. Go get it checked out. You don't have to, tough it out. I had a daughter who broke her arm and it was late in the evening and she was skiing and we weren't sure it was a break. The next day, she's whimpering all through the night. We're like, let's go get a picture. It was broken, right? I mean, you know what I mean? It's okay to get your kids checked out.
Yeah.
Second is that you have something that looks like a fever. You've lost consciousness, dizziness, nausea, vomiting, something that feels like there's pathology going on. I have dengue fever. I have rabies. Go get checked out. The third thing, though, and this is crucial because it's usually the pain people are dealing with. If your back pain is so severe that you can't do your job or occupy your role on your family or pick up your kids or do your job on the team, you're now in what we call injury. This is injured in our definition. My knee hurts, but I can still run and do my job and play. That's not an injury. That's part of training. That's like, hey, I sucked at wattage today. My poundage, I got last in every sprint we did today. Coach is like, what's going on with you? You're like, I got in a fight with my girlfriend and I drank some beers with my friends. Coach is like, okay, be better tomorrow. If I'm suddenly running and my knee hurts, we're like, I don't know, maybe it's knee cancer. Maybe we should get an MRI. Maybe we've completely lost our mind. So you should have a tool to begin to tug at what seems like a very complex knot. Sleep, nutrition, hydration, myofascial work, breathing. There are tons of very effective techniques, isometrics that you can deploy to make yourself feel better, self-soothe. So that's one thing I want you to understand, that you are responsible for your pain. Go get help when you can. Otherwise, take a crack at it. And it's a lot easier than you think to make yourself feel better. That's really, really true. The other thing is I want you to walk more and sleep more. And ideally, you would spend 10 minutes a night taking care of your soft tissues. What's stiff? Get on the ground. If you just sat on the ground watching TV for the next hour, you'd be blown away at how much more mobile your hips would be, because you'd long sit for a while, you'd side sit, you'd kneel, you'd cross-legged, and you would hit all of these positions, spending a ton of time in shapes that you would then have to get to use later on. So ultimately, again, I want you to have some benchmarks, some physical vital signs for helping you understand your movement and how well you're moving. I want you to have some behavioral vital signs to also say, hey, I didn't eat enough protein today. I can do better tomorrow, right? I should walk more today. I can do better tomorrow.
I love that. I love how your brain works, and I can see why you've been so successful. It's until we can get around to, I mean, I've got so many questions on societal pressures, relationships. I'm so intrigued about you talking about how you had to make friends everywhere you went, and you became great at making friends. So I'm so interested to go into that. I've got ones on about making a mobility toolbox, so much more. But I'd love to have you on again. It's been an absolute joy and a pleasure. But for people who would love to follow you, read your books, follow your podcast and things like that, how can we keep in touch? How can we follow the journey of the incredible journey that you're on now?